Hello, my name is Quinshay Burnett, and here's my lovely audience. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
So, today I will be talking about social networking. The purpose of my speech is to inform you guys on how social network has affected us and what type of users you guys are. Alright, how many of you guys faithfully log into Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram?
Very
Daily, right? Did you know, do you ever find yourself checking your phone for the latest news or updates?
I get alerts.
Alerts? Every day, wow. Do you find yourself strolling through Instagram as you prepare to lay down for bed?
I do.
Me too. I know I became a victim of social media. So, basically, the point is for you guys to know that social media has affected our society. I'm going to be talking about the effects on society, what type of users we are, and the fear of missing out, which is one of the biggest components, and how, of course, lastly, how it impacts society, as I stated before. Alright, the fear of missing out, guys. People are so wrapped up in social media that they miss, if they miss the latest news, drama, or anything like that, they feel disabled. They feel like they're not involved inside the world. People want to be engaged. Living in the 21st century, where everything is happening so fast and moving so quickly, people can literally email each other or send a text just to know the newest update. Did you know that 27% of consumers admit that they check social media as soon as they wake up, and 51% continues to log in periodically through the day? There's about 2 hours of our day that are focused on social media. Isn't that impressive? We want to know. We want to engage. We want to be more involved in the world. People want to be a part of this new day and age. They want to see things change rapidly. In an article that I've researched, I noticed that people under 30 are still in a period of their life that they're still evolving. So they pretty much look out at their own followers and they start doing a comparison. And they're like, how is my life different from theirs? And trying to balance out on how they should be and where they should be in their life at that time. So people venture out to social media just to see where that person is and what level they're on. I honestly believe that people are naturally competitive. This is what drives them to get more on social network and see what people are liking and see what people are doing, so they can always be one step ahead. People are prone to being left out. So when they get excluded and they're not involved, they get that fear of missing things. Alright, so I'm going to dive into the type of users that I came across. Now, I came across 12. I'm not going to talk about all 12. However, I'm just going to talk about the main ones that I've pretty much identified with, or people that I've noticed that identified with them. One of the 12 types would be the ultras, the people that use it the most. They can't live, sleep, or breathe without Instagram. Jay, would you feel like you're one of those people?
No.
Okay, I think I have another one for you. Okay, so research shows that the ultras, they're about 14% of Facebook users. They're on it about 2 or 3 hours a day. So it could be Facebook, it could be Instagram, it could be Snapchat, it could be any of those social networks that we use on a daily. Looks like Dad's over there on social media right now.
No. It's on eBay.
eBay's a social site. Sorry to tell you. Jay might be one of the deniers that we identify with. The deniers are the people that they say they're not wrapped into social media, yet they're engaged and they don't have Wi-Fi. So she might be one of those. It stated that 20% of Facebook users will feel anxious or isolated in a way if they would either delete their Snapchat, delete their Instagram or Facebook. They'll feel like, what is there to do in the world? Another one would be, I would consider myself as the dipper. Goes in and out. Have an in and out relationship with social media. Sometimes they'll be super involved, sometimes they won't be. Just depends on the circumstances. They can go from anything from every week. They can withdraw from social media. It could be weeks, it could be months, it can be years. So I would say I would be like a dipper because I go from week to week, month to month. So I know I haven't posted on Instagram in about a year. So definitely I would say I'm a dipper. There is the versions of social media, and that would be people that are new to it. Older people such as grandpa, you know, he's not really involved into social media, but he's acknowledged it. He's aware of it. They have the lurkers. I probably would consider you that. Well, the lurkers, they're pretty much people that just observe. I feel that you are maybe an ultra and a lurker as well, because you observe into actually, you know, what people are looking at. So I found some research that stated that 45% of Facebook users they describe themselves as observers. They just look, they just figure out, like, what made this person be doing and involved. They may not always speak with them and get involved with them, but they know what they're doing. There's the peacocks. The peacocks are the people that they want followers, they want retweets. I found that 1/10 Twitter users want more followers than actual friends. They'll accept more followers, people that they don't know, rather actual having a person that they can physically speak with. I have another one, the approver seekers. I would say those are the Instagram moms. They're the people that thrive from comments and likes. They want the most likes, they want the most responses, they want to be known. I probably would refer to Kim Kardashian as that person because she seeks so much approval from other people. It was found that 1/7 of people are driven by likes and replies to a post. People want to be involved. I also have the rants, the challenger, the ghosts, the informers, the inquisitives, and it goes on. So from that list, I was just trying to get you guys pretty much involved into the conversation to think of how those type of people can affect us in our society. How each and every one of those roles play a part in our society. Alrighty. So the impact of society, 3 that I've mostly focused on would be politics, business, and socialization. Politics, I'm not sure if you guys knew, but in Obama's race, the reason why he did do so powerfully is because of social media. It was predicted that there were about 60,000 voters that were indirectly and directly affected by their posts by other people. So say, for instance, you posted Obama is going to be an awesome president, can't wait for his presidency in 2008 before he actually won presidency. But it was most likely that it was about a 2 to 3% chance that somebody else would see it and they'll favor more towards it. So people were excited about the Obama campaign. It was via social media. It was just word of mouth and post. Another thing I found is that in business, I found an interview between two people, Stephen Croft and Ashkan Oskani. They did an interview basically stating that marketing, when we go on, have you ever been on Facebook and you'll see maybe you went on Macy's.com and you'll notice, wow, there's an ad on Facebook suggesting for me to go to Macy's.com, or they'll show a discount code or anything. So there was rumor that a Google engineer, he was selling our user history. So let's say, for instance, if we were going on, Macy's, and they'll sell it to Facebook. Twitter or Instagram, and you'll see that pop up on your newsfeed. Like, wow, how did they know that I was looking for a purple shirt? It will just pop up on your newsfeed. So I feel like businesses are using those people, our history, and using it through social media.
Keep on showing me that
it keeps showing, exactly, because through social media they're looking at our every moves. Facebook could probably have a relationship with another site, and they can use that information to, marketing wise, like eBay. You'll see things. So you'll see it constantly on those sites. Lastly, I'm going to talk about how socialization has how those type of personalities I told you on social media affect socialization. You may not speak, since we called you a lurker, you may not speak to the person every day, but you know what's going on in their lives. So social media has a way to have us, we're connected without being actually connected. We know what's going on, we know what's going on around our world without actually having to speak with the person, which should kind of make us detached, but in a way, we still are involved. Lastly, I want you guys to take away from this to know that based on all the information I gave you, just know what type of person you are and how you affect our society based on who you are and how you make up in the social media world. Thank you for listening to my sweet chats. You are all awesome.
Good knowledge.